Everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Amin, and in today's video I'm excited to walk you through this animated boat sense that I built using HTML, CSS and a bit of JavaScript. It is a relaxing little sense with a boat floating on the sea, clouds drifting by and some subtle animation effects to bring everything to life. Let's jump right in, and I'll show you how I put it all together. Main content. Let's start by taking a look at the folder structure. I've separated everything into clean files. First, index.html for the main structure, as you can see right here, and then we have style CSS for general styling, and after that we have animation CSS for all the keyframe animations, and at the end we have main JavaScript for basic JavaScript here. Functionality. I'm running everything using Light Server, which gives me live preview as I make changes down here. Let's go back to index.html. So inside the index.html file, I created a simple layout with a div called sense, which holds all the visual elements of the animation. I've used image tags for the background, the sky, sea, boat, clouds, and smoke. Each image has a specific class, so I can style and animate them separately in CSS. Here's a quick look at the structure. The background, the sky, is placed at the very back using Z index. The sea sits at the bottom of the screen. The boat floats slightly above the sea, and the cloud and the smoke moves across the screen to give it a dynamic look. Okay, after this, in the style CSS, I handled the general positioning and sizing of each element. For example, the sun takes up the full viewport height. The background is stretched to cover the entire area. The sea is absolutely positioned at the bottom, and the boat is placed a little higher with a fixed width. I also use the index to layer the elements correctly. For example, the boat is above the sea and the clouds are above the boat. As you can see, the Z index right here, and then here for the sea, and we have Z index 3 for the shadow and 4 for the boat, and keep going. Okay, let's move on. Animation CSS. Now for the fun part, the animations. Inside animation CSS, I use keyframes to bring the sun to life. The boat gently moves up and down with a smooth float effect. The code move slowly from left to right across the screen using infinite linear animation. The smoke appears in short bursts and fades out using a scale and opacity changes. I added comments inside the CSS so everything stays clear and organized. Each animation has its own section, as you can see. Now, main JavaScript. For JavaScript, I kept it minimal. I just made sure the animations start automatically when the page loads, and I also added a simple console log to confirm the script is running. Since most of the animation is handled with CSS, there wasn't a need for complex JavaScript here. Now let's go for live preview. Now let me show you how it looks in the browser. Right here. You can see the boat gently floating on the water, the clouds moving naturally, and everything feels calm and balanced. I paid attention to positioning and layering to make sure the sun looks clean and visually appealing. And that wraps up this animated boat scene. A simple yet effective way to create a peaceful vibe using just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you enjoyed this build or found it helpful, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for you'd like to see more creative web projects like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.